Hey, what's up, guys? Jake. A lot of changes on my channel. Vegas Vapors is gone. Wanted to start something new, something fresh. So I decided to go with VapeMob rather than Vegas Vapors from now on. Vegas Vapors was fun while it lasted. Had a lot of fun with it. Started back on ECF maybe 4.5 years ago when I started vaping and started doing, little reviews here and there. Decided to change it to VapeMob. VapeMob is my line of juices that I sell, and I like the name. I thought it was a cool name, so now it's going to be VapeMob Reviews. If you guys haven't checked out the new Facebook, please go there and like it, and I'll add all of my videos of devices and reviews and all that stuff. So today we're going to take a look at the Vaporshark DNA20 from Vaporshark.com.
They call this an e-cig, the one I got's an ego. My boys and I got them and they go wherever we go. Smoked them cigarettes for a quarter century. So glad I finally cared about me enough to leave them be. Now the only thing I vape is PG and BG with just a little bit.
Alright, so Vaporshark DNA. Sorry, it's charging right now. It had a dead battery when I went to go shoot this video. It is the tiniest, smallest little DNA20 device I've ever seen. For a size comparison, let's do a something I have handy, and I'm going to need to drip a couple of drops of juice, but 15 ml bottle right next to the DNA20. I can't tell if you can see that, but this thing is tiny. Provari Mini with a lava tank on top, still shorter than the Provari body by itself. It's damn near the same size with a Nimbus atomizer attached. So this thing's tiny. Let's see. Oh, a business card with some Canthol wrapped around it. So can't tell if you can see that, but the thing's freaking tiny. It's not even the length of a standard business card. So that being said, what does it come with? It comes in a nice little box that Vaporshark will send you. I believe it'll set you back $189 or so. 20 watts of power, 1200 mAh battery. Obviously the DNA20 chip from Evolve. It's a decent mod, you guys. Vaporshark.com sells it. I'm pretty sure they have a couple of other vendors that resell it for them. DNA20. Should I say any more? I'm going to drop a couple of drops of juice in here. Right now I have a single coil, I think it's reading 0.9 ohms, 28 gauge Canthol, 6 wraps, not a micro coil, just an old school wrap. But with that being said, this thing puts out crazy amount of vapor. I have it at 20 watts. It's nuts. Okay, so some general aspects and general thoughts on this mod. It's small. It's small as hell. It's light. It's actually lighter than my Provari Mini without a tank on it. It's insanely small. I mean, I don't know if everybody has the same size hands as I do, but you can easily stealth vape this thing and nobody will know. So, along with the box, it does come with a looks to be about maybe a 3-foot charging cord. Be cool if it was a little bit longer. It's plugged in my laptop right now, and that's about as long as it can go. It's okay. To have a longer charging cord, because you can use this as a pass-through. It'll charge while you vape. That's really cool. I have always been a big fan of pass-throughs. You're at work and your battery dies. Let's say a battery dies in my Provari. If I don't have another battery, I'm screwed until I get home. So having a mod with the pass-through capability is awesome. And on top of that, I'm not saying that you can go and use a charger from your cell phone. Please don't do that. But it is cool that it is a micro USB, because that is what most cell phones use. Do not use a cell phone charger or any type of charger that did not come with it. I don't endorse that. I don't want any problems saying, Jake told me to do it. blame VapeMob because they said, you know, he could do it on it's the same charger, just plug it in. I didn't do that. I didn't say that. Don't do it. Um, would it probably be fine? Probably. Do I tell you to do it? No. Vaporshark will not tell you to use any other charger than the one that is supplied with the mod itself. So, a couple of things about the how it stands up to beating. I've used this probably 3, 4 times a week, taking it to work with me, and it's been in and out of my pocket, in and out of my backpack, and it, with the exception of the tiny little scratch next to the screw, there's no problems with it. The paint's not coming off. Grim said that in his video that the paint from unscrewing his atomizers on and off, that the paint was chipping off, and I don't have that problem. You can see there it looks brand freaking new. It's a great little mod. For a DNA20 device setting you back, I believe, $180, as small as it is, and the amount of power that it puts out, that's insane. Things you need to be aware of: it's pretty thin as far as the width of it. If you have a K-Fun Light on top of it, or a Omega that's a 22 millimeter, actually any 22 millimeter Addy will look kind of funky with this because it'll hang over the top. This one here kind of sits a little bit, you know, it hangs out a little bit, but not too far. This is just a regular original Nimbus, but with, you know, just black drip tip, match the DNA as much as possible, you know. But that being said, don't put something huge on it. A Hana mod where it's a little bit thicker, you know, it won't be as top heavy. Because if you put a K-Fun on this, it's gonna be bigger than the mod probably, especially a 3.1. You might get away with a light, but if you put anything huge and top heavy on this and you set it down, it's gonna tip for sure. This thing is light, it's small, it's thin. I'm pretty sure it's only made for, you know, smaller atomizers like this, something that's a little bit smaller and easier to conceal. That's why the guy designed it, and the way he did it is because he didn't want a honking mod. He didn't want a brick in his front pocket. Having a cell phone like this size, a Note 2, is a pain in the ass already. So something like this, where it's small, you can put it in your shirt pocket. Just demonstrate that real quick. You can put it in your shirt pocket, and it'll close. I mean, you can't really see that, but it's easily concealable. And for something like that, that's what he was going for. That's what he wanted, and there wasn't really that much going on in the marketplace, so that's what he brought to the marketplace, which was an absolutely great idea. 20 watts. Yes, they're making the DNA30. Yes, it's a pre-order right now at Vaporshark.com. They are also going in depth with, I believe they're doing a new style of paint, something that's a little bit more tolerable to scuffs and bruises and stuff like that. They also told me that the 510 connector will now be reinforced because I guess some people were having an issue with their 510 connector being kind of floppy. Mine isn't. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I didn't get a version 2 of the DNA20. I don't even think they have one. But I'm not experiencing any of the problems that some of the other people with the Vaporshark DNA20 were. Make sure my air holes are lined up again. But all in all, it's a great mod. How small it is, how it feels nice in the hand. The button is placed perfectly. I mean, it's a definite win for sure. Don't go inside, don't open it. That's how another, I guess, an issue arose where somebody tried to open it and, you know, other stuff happened. I'm not quite sure, but just leave it alone. I wouldn't say it's user serviceable at all. If you run into a problem with it, contact VaporsharkDNA.com and they'll set you right. From what I'm talking to them, they're definitely a stand-up business and they'll take care of you. What more can I say? It's a DNA20, and it hits like a frickin' train. So that's the DNA20 from Vaporshark.com. Going to do a giveaway. VapeMob, like I said, is my company. I do have upwards of 20 juices that I sell and I make here. What I want to do for everybody that's stuck with me and all the changes and the gaps in between my reviews, what I want to do is a giveaway. Let's do 6 30 ml bottles of VapeMob premium e-liquids, and what I want you to do is comment anything you want on this video. Comment anything you want. Go to Facebook, facebook.com/VapeMob, and you'll see a link to where you can like it. Go ahead and like it, and then I'm going to create a banner or a post where you're going to have to share that post with a group or on your timeline. Let's do, today's the 14th. Let's do the 21st. We'll do next Monday. So this contest will run from April 14th to April 21st. I will pick a random winner using random.org or random.com, and I'll go ahead and send that juice out to you. If you guys have anything you want reviewed, any questions you may have, I've set up a new Gmail account, VapeMobReviews@gmail.com. Anything you guys need help with, I'm always more than willing to help you guys with anything you need. So other than that, just wanted to say thank you. Definitely check out the free giveaway contest, and I'm vaping.
I'm vaping.